Good day, it's Mark here from Te Pari Products, and we're here at a client's farm in Saltburn, North Yorkshire, and we're here to look at his cattle handling system that we installed last year. So here we are in the main yard of the farm. We're just going to head into the cattle handling facility. As you'll see here, here's his loadout where he loads the cattle out of the shed, out of the system, into the trailer, and then we'll head round here into the main yard. So here we are now in the main cattle shed. This client's got pens down each side with various ages of cattle, and this is where the cattle handling system is situated for ease of the loadout area for loading onto the trailer. This client has also used some of their own system before the main Te Pari system. So we'll just now head in. So they'll come down from the pens. So as we head into the Te Pari system, we have two holding pens here. We have our first here with the ultimate gate. You'll notice this gate opens up. It's braced over the top. There's no bar on the floor, so the cattle don't balk, they flow through. You'll also notice that we have our slam latches, so you can just shut the gate behind you and it closes easily. It's a great safety feature. You'll also notice that we have our gate anchors, so these can drop down or they can latch onto a bar behind if you have that. So we'll now head up to the C-Force and race. So we'll head into the system here. This is our main gate into the C-Force. So you would have cattle pushing up through here. You head through the personnel gate. And then you're pushing your cattle up behind so that you're in a safe area. This latch then latches up behind, so as the cattle push back, you as the operator are safe. And this so the cattle then feed around and we come through to the race where we have a raised platform. This means that you can work up and above, feed the cattle through. So one thing you'll notice about all our systems is the C-Force and the race are all curved and angled. This facilitates the natural animal behaviour of cattle. They always want to move to the side. So what it really helps is it helps the flow. So what we don't want is cattle backing up and stopping the whole process. So as you'll notice as we come round through the race, all these are angled, which aids cattle flow. You'll also notice that we have a gate on entry to the race. So you can close this behind, and you'll have, in this section, we have 3 sections. You have 3 to 4 large animals within the race before the crush. You'll also notice that the far side is higher than the inside. So if you've got animals inside, you can do drenching or backlining. One of the things we've also incorporated into this system is a loadout on the race. What we find out, this really helps with loading cattle. We know how difficult it can be sometimes getting beasts onto a trailer. So what we do is we bring the animals in. This gate latches round. You then have a gate off the race, and you'll see here the client opened a door up. So you'd reverse your trailer up, and the cattle just flow naturally up the ramp. Really makes the loading of cattle easier and safer. You then obviously latch this back, and you head on through up to the crush. You'll also notice that with all the Te Pari systems, we have a cattle-free zone. So this is a safe area where you can be without there being any animals to prevent injury. It means that you can do your work efficiently and safely and not worried about getting hurt. This customer has a Titan PXi3, which is a pneumatic-powered crush. He's got a few customisations on it. For example, here, as the cattle come up the race, he can actually operate the entry gate from the race on a switch here. You'll also notice that on the other side is a walkway that they utilise. So on this version, they've opted for the gate to actually come out this way rather than the opposite way, which would be normal. So we have the 3 levers here that operate the crush. We have the bottom one here operates the sliding gate. Is the entry gate into the crush. We also then have the middle one here which operates the squeeze. So you can squeeze up the animal, hold it tight, or if you've got small calves, prevent them turning around. And then we operate the head bale from here too. This crush is what we call our 3-piece gate. This first gate here becomes our E-rail. So this is an EID panel that reads the tag. We then have a third gate here that you can drop down, especially useful if you're wanting to clip backs or get at small calves. This then opens up as one top gate, and then you can then open the bottom gate if you're wanting to suckle the calf or clip out the bellies. This is also useful, you can then lock these together and open the whole side of the crush. Now this customer, you're able to do this on both sides, and this customer has opted for the offside draft handle. So he actually drafts cattle out of the side of the crush. So very easily, you can operate and draft a beast out that side and then just close it. Again, very easily. So we'll now come round to the back of the crush, which is where we have our vet section. You'll notice that we have this kick plate where you can kick round behind the animal and then enter behind. So this is kick behind so the animal can't kick you. This will also, again, lock together as one door if needed. This customer has our macro stock scale system. You can see he's got it mounted over here. You see it's a large screen, so you can be operating the crush from here and still be able to see the weights of the animals, then draft out or operate the head bale. So you can operate it all safely and be able to see the information you need. So we're now at the front of the crush. They've opted for a head scoop here. You'll also notice the front of the crush, the head bale, we have the diamond shape. This helps hold the animal in position and prevents them from going down. One of the key features about the head scoop is it has a bar coming on over the top. You'll see some chin scoops only come underneath and the animal's still able to lift its head, but here it operates very safe. So we'll now release the head scoop. What you'll notice is on a mechanical lock box, which is operated here. It's also on the head bale and on the squeeze. And we give a lifetime guarantee on the lock boxes. So as you can see, you can draft out the side of the crush and cattle flow down this laneway and out into the yard that way, or they come out the front of the crush and back into this system. So some of the other features of the Te Pari yard is that we use a high tensile steel and we hot dip galvanise inside and out. This prevents corrosion and we give a 10-year warranty on the galvanising. We also then come to the construction. We use a fully bolt down and braced system. The reason for this is it's quick to install, but also means that if you need to move it at any time, you can do, or even move some gates or change a panel, it's easy to do. So that's an overview of our cattle handling systems. If you're interested in looking at a Te Pari handling system, get in touch, we'll have a discovery call. We'll then come out to site, we'll measure up, design something that best works for your system, look at where cattle are coming from, going to, and the best way we can maximise your efficiency and safety. We'll then get CAD designs done and we'll then provide a quotation. Thanks for watching and we look forward to hearing from you.